Every season, we're seeing more and more bridal-inspired looks come down the runway, and this New York Fashion Week seemed to suggest that that trend is here to stay. So allow me to share what caught my eye as a bridal stylist, and maybe give you some ideas on how you can incorporate this year's collections into your bridal wardrobe. There were quite a few classic white dress designs. Case in point is this Ralph Lauren silk gown. Altazara was another one that felt like classically straightforward bridal. A lot of their collection felt really reminiscent of both Molly Goddard and Simone Rocha. I have in my head that if you put Giambattista Valli, Christian Siriano, and Oscar de la Renta into a room and made them agree on a wedding dress design, this is what they would come up with. Ulla Johnson, another straight up bridal-y look. I can totally see this at a rehearsal dinner or even like a beach reception. What I found especially exciting about this season was there were so many suits. Very cool suits that I think could totally be used in a bridal setting. This one in particular, my favorite. I love this. The texture makes it feel really elevated, really special. The color isn't too far off from traditional bridal to feel like it's gonna clash with anything. This Peronza Schuler design was one of my favorites. I feel like I can totally see this for a civil ceremony or even for like an older bride. Even this Ralph Lauren like pinstripe jumpsuit thing, I love this. I think that there is a place for this in somebody's bridal wardrobe. The colorful pieces were also stunning. This is outrageous, even down to the way that the model looks. I think that she could go straight off the runway to the courthouse and get married in this. Michael Kors coming through with a very classic looking bridal. And there were some really cool options for more masculine leaning people or even men. This particular suit is from Who Decides War, who in my opinion won the bridal award for most bridal adjacent looks coming down the ready to wear runway. I would love to see a groom in this. This is giving bridal to me. This too, I need this on a bride expeditiously. And of course, this one is just, it's straight up bridal. I totally see the vision for what kind of bride would wear this dress. To me, it feels really wearable and I can imagine the wedding that would go around this dress. There was so much for the alternative bride, the artsy bride. Altazara really had so many cool bridal designs come down the runway. They are a close second to Who Decides War. Brandon Maxwell was another one who had a lot of designs that I think would work really well for an alternative bride. This one is out there. It's gonna take some vision, but I love this one. Honestly, we had a bunch of designs for our more boho girly. Their designs really felt like heirloom pieces. I feel like this is something you could find in a vintage shop or maybe digging through your grandmother's attic. I could totally see this for like an at-home mini moni. I've been hearing more and more murmurs of this vintage style lace and crochet becoming really big in bridal. So I wouldn't be surprised if this style of wedding came back into style in the next couple of years. You all know I love a colorful wedding dress, and this Ulla Johnson, I saw it and immediately had a bridal vision for it. Is this not the sweetest, springiest bridal vision you've ever seen? I have been seeing so much with color lately. I love the idea of doing a really colorful veil with a really colorful dress, with a really colorful theme. I need someone to get married in this look, and I also need someone to make me that cake because it looks bomb. Hear me out, hear me out. I saw this Calvin Klein and was immediately drawn to it. There's something about the movement and the structure that feels very bridal, but it's gonna take some envisioning. So allow me to envision.